Dear child, the angels have a special message for you today. The angels are revealing a deep and loving truth about someone close to you. This person is silently carrying a lot of emotional pain and inner turmoil that others might not see. While they appear fine on the outside, inside, they are struggling with deep hidden suffering, a burden few are aware of. The angels have been watching over them and want you to understand what is going on beneath the surface, so you can be a source of light and support. This person is dealing with an internal conflict that they can't fully explain or express. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and share this video. They have old fears, insecurities, and unresolved pain from the past that have shaped who they are today. These feelings hold them back from healing and moving forward. The greatest fear they face isn't necessarily the fear of the outside world, but the fear of confronting their own emotions every time they take a step toward healing. Doubts and old scars from the past pull them back, making it hard to trust or open up. You may have noticed moments when they seem distant or lost in thought, when they appear far away, even though they are right next to you. These moments are a reflection of their internal struggle, a soul longing for peace, but unsure how to reach it. The angels want you to know that this person is not shutting you out because they don't care, but because they are fighting battles within themselves that they don't know how to share. Their silence is not indifference. It's a quiet cry for help, a call they can't yet experience. In words, this person is afraid to open up, not because they don't trust you, but because they fear being misunderstood or judged. They fear that their vulnerabilities will be seen as weaknesses, so they keep their emotions hidden. The angels want you to be the one who sees through their silence, the one they can turn to when they are ready. The angels are asking you to be patient and understanding, as you have the ability to be the beacon of light that helps them find their way out of the darkness. You don't have to have all the answers or know exactly how to fix everything. What the angels are asking of you is to simply be present. Your presence in this person's life is already having a healing effect, even if you don't realize it. A kind word, a gentle touch, or simply being there when they need someone can make a huge difference. These small gestures are like balm to a wounded soul. By offering love, empathy, and understanding, you are helping to create an environment where this person can begin to heal. The angels know that your role is not to fix them. That's something only time, their own inner work, and divine guidance can do. But you can be the catalyst for their healing. You can be the safe space they need to begin trusting again, to open up and start facing their own emotional pain. As you offer your support, this person will begin to feel more comfortable and eventually feel safe enough to share what's been weighing on them. It may take time. Emotional healing is a slow process, just like healing from a physical wound, but with your steady presence, they will eventually feel a sense of relief, like a weight has been lifted. It's important to know that this journey won't be straightforward. There will be days when they seem more open, and days when they retreat back into their shell. That's normal. What matters is that you stay by their side, offering support, even when they seem distant or closed off. The angels want you to remember that even in silence, even when no words are exchanged, your love and presence are making a difference in their life. You may not always see it or hear it, but they are feeling the impact of your support. The angels are asking you to keep your heart open. This person may not open up immediately or may continue to hide their pain for a while. But with patience and love over time, they will feel secure enough to start sharing their truth. You are already playing a crucial role in their healing journey. They are learning to trust again, and that is a delicate, gradual process. Every time they let their guard down, even just a little, is a big step for them as you help this person. The angels are strengthening you, filling your heart with wisdom, so you can know when to act and when to simply be there. You may sometimes feel helpless, unsure of what to do to help them. The angels want you to know that your mere presence is already doing more than you realize, the strength and love you offer. Inspire this person, even if they don't say it out loud. You are an example of resilience, love, and faith to them. And that is why they want to keep fighting even when they feel like everything inside is falling apart. You may wonder how to best support them, or what you can do to earn their trust. The angels answer with this simple truth: just keep being yourself. You don't need to do anything elaborate or dramatic. Sometimes the greatest help you can offer is simply being there, offering your presence, your patience, and your unconditional support. This person is slowly learning to trust again, and they are feeling their way through this process with great caution. Every step they take towards vulnerability is a risk for them, and that's why they hesitate. But as you can continue to be a stable, loving presence in their life, you are helping them take those small, necessary steps toward healing in time. You will see that your support, even in its quietest forms, is helping them heal. The angels are with both of you, guiding you, protecting you, and strengthening your ability to offer the love and stability this person needs. They may not express it right away, but every act of kindness, every moment of patience is laying the foundation for them to heal and find peace again. You are not alone in this. Your role is essential, and the angels are supporting you every step of the way. The angels are asking you to be patient as the emotional journey your loved one is undergoing is a complex and challenging process. It may feel slow at times, but they assure you that with your continued support, your loved one will eventually begin to open up. When that happens, it will be a powerful moment of transformation for both of you, and your connection will grow in ways you can't yet imagine. The angels are actively preparing and guiding both of you behind the scenes, helping to shape this journey. Trust the process, trust them, and trust that you're exactly where you're supposed to be at times. Your loved one may seem distant or emotionally withdrawn, which might feel discouraging. However, the angels want you to understand that your presence is needed most in these moments, even if they seem to retreat. They are likely battling inner struggles, emotional turmoil, or past wounds that make it difficult for them to open up. The angels are right beside them, helping them work through these fears and emotional blocks. Your presence, patience, and love are playing a crucial role in their healing process. Even if you don't see immediate results, though, the journey is tough. It's also one of the most beautiful and meaningful experiences you can have by helping them heal. You may also discover emotional healing in yourself, often in ways you weren't expecting. This connection you share is not a coincidence. The angels show you that you and your loved one are meant to grow and learn together. This tough phase is just the beginning of a much deeper, more expensive journey. Even though your loved one might not be able to show gratitude for the love you offer. Now rest assured that your love, whether expressed through words, actions, or even silence, is reaching them. They may not express it immediately, but they are recognizing the value of what you're doing every time you choose patience. Every time you show up, even in moments of silence, you are deepening your bond and building a trust that will ultimately become unshakable. The angels encourage you to stay the course, because although the journey might be challenging, you are on the right path. However, there will be up and downs along the way. Healing is rarely a straight line. And sometimes when your loved one starts to open up their old fears and wounds, may resurface. When this happens, they might retreat again, building up emotional walls to protect themselves. This can feel discouraging, but the angels ask you not to give up. It is part of the healing process. What you're witnessing is an internal battle within them, a struggle between the desire to trust you and the fear of being hurt again. The angels understand this battle and are helping them work through it. Your loved one's healing journey will not unfold according to a set timeline. What may seem like a small step for you could be a huge breakthrough for them. On some days, they may seem to open up more, feel closer to you, or share things they've never said before. On other days, they may pull away again, retreating into their shell. The angels ask you to be patient and trust that even during these times of apparent retreat, progress is still happening. Every time they shut down, they are processing something new. They are reflecting on their emotions, reorganizing their thoughts, and learning more about themselves. They need this time to find their own strength and understand that vulnerability is not a weakness, but an essential part of healing. The angels want you to know that while you are helping them, it's just as important to take care of yourself. When you focus so much on supporting someone else, it's easy to forget about your own emotional well-being. But the angels see you, and they want to remind you that nurturing your own heart is just as essential. The love you're offering your loved one is immense, but you also deserve love. Whether from others through your spiritual practices or from the angels themselves, take time to rest, recharge, and reconnect with your own inner peace. Only then can you continue to offer the compassion and patience that your loved one so desperately needs. A tired heart cannot give the same level of care, so make sure you prioritize your own healing too. The angels also encourage you to stay aware of the small, subtle signs of progress. Sometimes your loved one may share a memory or feeling they once couldn't talk about, or they may reach out to you more frequently. Even if it's just for small things, these might seem insignificant, but they are important indicators that they are testing their own limits of vulnerability. Each small step, no matter how minor it seems, is a victory. Every time they show you trust, share a personal thought, or open up in any way, they are breaking down the emotional walls they've built around themselves. These actions, no matter how small or monumental, for someone who has been afraid to show their true feelings for a long time, cherish these moments, for they are signs of deep internal progress as they begin to open up more. There may be moments of intense emotion when they decide to share something deeply painful or vulnerable. This will be a delicate moment in their healing journey. The angels ask you to respond with great empathy and understanding, as this will be proof of how much you've meant to them in their healing process. It's in these moments of vulnerability that they will truly understand the depth of your love and commitment to their well-being, though your loved one is experiencing pain. Now the angels reveal that they are undergoing a transformation. This pain is not the end, but part of a process of rebirth. They are learning to break free from old limiting patterns of thought and behavior that have kept them stuck. You are not just a partner or friend to them. You are a guiding light, a beacon of love and support, helping them navigate this transformation. The angels are using your love, patience, and compassion to help heal their soul. And they want you to know that you are never alone in this process. They are with you, guiding your steps, strengthening your spirit, and helping you know when to act as your loved one continues to confront their feelings. There will come a crucial moment of clarity, This is when they will begin to see their emotions more honestly and clearly. It may be a challenging time, filled with intense feelings of vulnerability, fear, and uncertainty. They may find it difficult to face the emotional truths they've been avoiding. But this moment is critical to their healing. It marks the beginning of their understanding that the emotional walls they've built around themselves haven't protected them from pain. They've only isolated them from the love and connection they truly desire. They will realize that keeping emotional distance only kept them from experiencing the deep connection you've been offering. The angels ask you to be prepared for this moment of clarity, as it may be accompanied by intense emotions. They might feel overwhelmed by what they are beginning to understand about themselves. They may feel vulnerable, frightened, and uncertain. But your support during this time will be invaluable. You will be their anchor, reminding them that vulnerability is not something to fear, but a step toward true healing and connection through all of this. The angels encourage you to continue walking the path with love, patience, and faith. Healing is not always a smooth journey, but each step you take together will deepen your connection and bring you both closer to emotional healing. Remember, you are not alone in this process. The angels are with you, guiding both you and your loved one toward transformation, helping to shape a new, more connected future for both of you. This journey will be one of great beauty and growth. The angels ask you to be compassionate during this time, as the situation may be challenging for your loved one. Facing their own fears and admitting that they've sabotaged themselves for so long is not an easy task. They might feel shame or regret and may even blame themselves for not trusting you sooner. But the angels want you to understand that this is a learning process, and every difficult moment, no matter how painful, is leading both of you toward a deeper understanding of one another. During this time, they may start to share things they've kept hidden for a long time, past hurts or wounds they thought were healed but are still open. This is a crucial moment for them. The angels ask you to listen with an open heart. Without judgment, your unconditional love and presence during this time will be the greatest gift you can offer them. This journey is not only about their past, but about how their past experiences have shaped their view of the present, especially in your relationship. The fears they've carried for so long have kept them distant, preventing them from fully embracing the love that you are both building together. But now, with new awareness, they have the opportunity to choose differently. They can either leave the past behind and open their heart to a new way of loving, or they can continue to hide out of fear. The angels assure you that you've already planted the seeds of change in their heart. They see in you a beacon of hope, someone they can trust to guide them through this emotional process. However, they also ask you not to pressure them. They need to go at their own pace and make their own decisions. Your role is not to rush them, but to be the safe space where they can feel free to be who they really are, without fear of judgment. This will allow the love between you to grow and flourish in an authentic way. You might begin to notice small signs that they are starting to open up more. Perhaps they will share things they never did before, seek your company when they are feeling down, or trust you with something personal. These small gestures of trust, like telling you a secret or leaning on you for emotional support, are signs that they are beginning to lower the walls they've built around themselves. Celebrate these little victories, as each one is a step toward healing and deeper love. The angels also remind you that this journey will not be perfect. There will be times when it feels like they've taken one step forward and two steps back. But that's okay. What's important is that you both keep moving forward, even if the progress is slow. The key is to keep showing up with love, patience, and understanding. The path may be slow, but it's moving in the right direction. The angels are working behind the scenes to orchestrate things in divine timing, and they will bring transformation at the right moment. They also remind you that you are not alone whenever you feel uncertain or overwhelmed. You can turn to the angels for guidance. They are always there to offer comfort, effort, wisdom, and encouragement. God bless you, type. Amen. If you believe.